7-Year Cycles by Shelley Kramer. 7-year cycles. I would not have believed they existed until I was in it. 7 years ago, I was separating from a relationship, dividing our things, playing the who gets what games, which also happens to be the exact same thing I am doing right now. 7 years later, 7-year cycle. The worst part is, I thought I was being so smart because I was awake now. I was paying attention. I was meditating, for fuck's sake. I mean, come on. I hiked Annapurna and I shaved my head and I wore all white. I dipped a toe in the Ganges River and walked barefoot up a sacred mountain. I eat, prayed, loved myself there and back again. 7-year cycles. Same old story. Problem is, after about the third time, you begin to suspect the problem is, nor ever was, them. That it has been and always will be you. It is you up against you, and it is the fight of your life. For me, the same situation every time, the last 3 times, but with 3 entirely different but exactly the same men. What? All a burned out New Age hippie can do at this point is pull a tarot card. The charioteer shows me the cycle of longing and betrayal that I am fated to live out over and over and over and over again. And I say, fuck that shit. What will it take to turn the wheel of fate? What does it take to break the wheel? And can I break the wheel? What is possible? But today, I just want to wrap myself in lavender silk scarves and rub my swollen belly. I look in the mirror. If I was actually pregnant and not just horrendously bloated, I would be considered luminous. The glow of an expectant mother emanates from me. What is being birthed, I wonder? Middle age, maybe? My innocence? My very own real life? To be real and to live in a world where trust and peace and compassion naturally occur within the reach of all. Maybe it is too much to ask, but one can hope. As a 21st century woman, all I want is a life of my own, created and crafted for me, by me. Patriarchy has so insidiously inserted itself into every energetic aspect of being, one is hardly free. You break one barrier only to realize there are 20 more in its place. What would my world entail if I believed I had value? I'm pretty sure it would not look like it does currently. A life where what I said actually mattered to those around me. The little Mormon girl inside me says it is not possible, but I believe otherwise. Then you begin to realize you are playing out your wounds in other dimensions, timelines, and realms. Like a toxic wasteland, your emotional trauma poisons everything. You collapse under the responsibility of it. To your knees again. Going more humbly, wise dragon, teach me the way. Release me from my righteousness, for the horrors done in your name. Let compassion stand in its place. So I return my high horse, the soapbox, my wagging, pointing finger, the gavel, the flaming sword, all in exchange for compassion. To know and have the capacity to hold more compassion in my being for myself and others. What would I look like through the lens of compassion? I hear the coyote call from my bedroom window in the heart of the Tucson ghetto. Coyotes are survivors here and even know how to use the crosswalks in town. I saw it once with my own eyes. The coyote literally waited for the green walking man signal, then crossed on the crosswalk, just trotting along like it was normal to be crossing the street in town on a Friday night. One even ran down our street once in the middle of the day. After surviving the freeze in Texas, I felt more like a survivor too. That not India or Annapurna or Texas could break me. That I was capable of climbing any mountain or weathering any storm or surviving any intestinal distress, but still had enough good sense to use the crosswalk.